Today we are building agents, and I have to show you guys something special. Little platform that me and my business partner have spent over six figures on, at least. Well, well over six figures. Yeah, we created this new platform. What I'm going to be working on today is just creating an actual agent for it. It's going to be quite simple, but you guys will see the power as we go through it. It's going to be good. I'm excited. Let's go. So the first thing we want to do is basically Miro this thing out. I'm not sure if anyone's used Miro before, but it's probably one of my favorite diagraphing apps. And I think what we really have to, I like to draw them out before we do anything. So yes, Tiff, you're first. I'm also in TeamSpeak. If you want to join, Jeff's in here with me. I think it's really just questioning what the input is, and I think it's worthwhile to even define exactly what kind of output we're going to get. Made it 20 year lives finally. Woo! Yeah. How's it going, everybody? So, yeah, we're making, I should probably put it on the screen so you guys can see it. We're going to start with an add copy agent build. And really the first thing we're doing is we're just making the prompt for it. And what's up? We're building agents today. I definitely made this a little bit too long. It's a little ridiculous. And I think what we really have to do is define what the input is for it. I'm going to make an ad copy generator for my own business, but the whole goal is to generalize it so it could work for anybody. And you could actually scrape competitor ads directly into it and your own ads to actually start to train the library itself. So there's a lot of different concepts we'll have to go over with this one. And it may not all make sense, but you'll get it as it goes through. So input, I think we're going to need... what type of ad? Let's also look at the output. I think maybe output first. Honestly, a lot of the time when you're making what are important stack modules for an agent, it really depends what you're trying to do for it. And we'll kind of go over that. The most important thing that everybody skips over is for an agent, you really need to get the prompts down before you start getting fancy and including all these integrations. I see all these N8N workflows and people are just like creating spider webs. And the problem is that they're very simple for it when really you have to look at like what data it's going to pull from. So you really need to figure out what you have in your memory. So what exactly you're going to be kind of pushing through. The memory, like, are you going to give it examples of your own ads, and even giving it stuff like output, examples of output of what you'd actually want. So I think we'll start with Facebook. Probably shouldn't say that word on TikTok Live, but it's like a bad word on here. Type of ad. I think realistically we'll want it to output 3 ads, 3 headlines, and then going through and probably recommending imagery for it too, because the thing is we want to be able to make output from it. Your live is ending now. What does that mean? Yeah, you remember when I had that person come in, I said something and it was like a bot message where it's like your live is blah blah blah. Yeah, you freaked me out there. So I think we're definitely going to be going, I don't think what type isn't important. So we're going to have 3 ads total that output, 3 headlines, recommending imagery for the actual ad itself, which could potentially be AI generated or just like recommend the actual screenshots for it, what kind of images we're going to use. And we'll put some ads into it and see everything else. So what the input is basically product/service that you want to advertise, pricing/CTA. It could always come up with that, but I think that's an important part of the ad. Let's just call it CTA. Nobody likes including pricing. Don't tell me you work in tech. Yeah, we do. So it's like what kind of CTA, probably the URL for it. How's it going? Don't say Cisco. No, not Cisco. I have my own AI company. Um, Plan today is we're making an agent. So we built this platform that basically it's like a knowledge library, but you could build agents and everything from it. It's actually pretty crazy how it works, and we'll jump into that a little bit more. But I really just have to map out what exactly it's going to look like. Let's see. So that's going to be the inputs. Let's define what the data. Okay, I don't know why it randomly created that. What data we're going to need for it. What color should we make the data? Let's make it purple. Why not? Well, there's different types of agents. You could have an agent as simple as like a YouTube transcriber, but then you could have it more complex where it actually figures out exactly what it wants to do for it. So that's a factor. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a very good point. Let's just go to mine. Home. Oh, I don't have my payment set up. I'll just what's the best way to do this? I don't know. Regardless, we'll push it through. We got lots of stuff to work on. We're also going to create the doc for the actual prompt itself. It's a little bit too zoomed in for it. So the data that we want is likely going to be product/service. It's going to need to know about that. Business brand. It's going to need to know business ads, competitor ads. And this is what it's going to pull from right here. What else do you think we need for an ad? Honestly, it's like that's most of it right there. Oh, ideally the ICP. Insane Clown Posse. Yeah. Well, I don't, Jeff. I only have access to 2 profiles. I'm not on our profile. If you want to add me to it,
You're building on today.
I was building on the main profile today.
Build on that.
Okay, that works. Okay, so we have the business brand, and here 1 second, just so I don't dox myself. Can I pull this out? Yeah, I can. I'm going to meta prompt this. This is going to be the best way to do it. Oh, nice. I'm already logged in. Okay. Easy. Let's go. So it's really just going to take the input. There isn't too much flow to it. Like it's basically going to generate the ad, at least to start on that side. We could add more fancy stuff to actually build the business profile in the future, but let's center this because that's annoying. And yeah, it's pretty simple for that. I have a I have a prompting style that I use for it. It's called T-Lame, which is hilarious. So basically we have to define what the task is, what the logic and background is going to be for it. The analysis, analyze, and then we're going to do modify, and then examples. Pretty straightforward. Task, and I'm going to put this into Claude to make it even better. Like we're going to meta prompt as much as we can for this. All right, let's first give it an actual task. I know it's probably pretty small for you guys, so I'll zoom in. So task, this is where I typically give it an ad avatar. Can't talk. You are a expert Facebook marketer that specializes in writing ad copy for ads. You are going to create 3 ads and 3 headlines that are, I'll include that, do, modify, we got do and modify, don't. Basically, what we're going to tell it to do for this is do, make the ads Facebook compliant. What do you think of the new comment browser from Perplexity? I think it's pretty good. It's probably not too good, though. It's just an agentic browser. So it really depends how good their agent capabilities are, which are really overblown. Agents are kind of like a 3 out of 10 right now. So I couldn't see it being that useful. I haven't tried it yet, though, so it may be different. So you're going to create 3 ads and 3 headlines, logic and background. I have business information in the library along with ICP. And what else do we have in there? ICP, products and services. Oh no, we already included the business information for it. Included example ads. Do you think the HeyGen is the best right now for putting products placement in videos? No, it's not the best at all. It's not that good. You just want to generate an image first. You generate an image with something like Flux Context, and then you do it. So I've included example ads and have competitor ads in the library. We don't actually have competitor ads in the library, but that's fine. We could still work with this. I'm just going to break this up a bit. I'm also going to put it into Markdown. When we getting China version of VO3? We kind of have it, but the China version's expensive. I don't understand why they did it that way. It's super expensive. Like Kling is technically VO3. Not at the full quality for it, but close enough. Add examples. All right, so on my other screen, what I'm going to do is get some Facebook ads. So Facebook ad library. I mean, free and locally. You could technically use WAN 2.1 for it. Okay, so I'm going to search in the United States, and I'm going to search for Canva ads because they're one of the world's largest advertisers. They don't have the most long form, though, for it. Here. What we're going to do, example 1, and what the headline is for it. Is here. Come on. Add body. And then we'll do headline. Yeah, they're pretty short form. Let's try some school ads because I think they're a lot more long form. Well, you could use MM Audio to generate the audio for it. Does school really have that little followers? I highly doubt it. It says it only has 1.1K followers. Definitely not the case. I'm going to go to their actual page and do it. You guys can't see me going through my Facebook for it, but yeah, I'm just collecting some ads right now. Pages. Wow, what the heck? They only have 1K followers on Facebook. That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, currently running ads. Go to ad library. They're running a lot of ads in Spanish. I wonder if school got their page banned. It's definitely possible. But it is going to their official site, which doesn't make any sense at all. Example 2. Okay, so we got to do ad body. And then headline. Oh, they don't have a headline for it. That's fine. I just want to see how my agent's going to actually scrape this one. Which AI video generator should I use? 3 minutes got cool tools. Midjourney is a pretty good one right now. I'd recommend using Midjourney. Midjourney's good. VO3 is also good, but a little bit expensive. Okay, extract this style. But yeah, I recently did a top. I think it's pinned in my profile. But I did a top AI video generators. Kling is good. Kling AI if you want to pay a lower price. VO3 is good too at the same time. Have you tried Floweth? Yeah, I've tried Floweth. Floweth is pretty good. I like it's really good at actually pulling from social. Technically, I could just use Floweth to pull from here. I'm not sure. Does it come with free credits? Because I could literally use this to. Let's go. Continue. Start exploring. $3,000. I don't have an invitation code. Oh, I can invite myself. Ha! F yeah. Okay, where do I get my invitation codes? Invite friends. Copy. Paste. What the heck? Okay. I guess it doesn't show it. Copy. Do I have to manually type this in? F5BS0G9M. Today's my birthday. I'm 36, age difference. Heck yeah. I just turned 40 a little bit ago. June 17th. But happy birthday. Okay, we'll put agent mode on for it. I need you to scrape the Facebook ad copy for Canva, School, and what's another good one? Oh, CapCut. Start. Yeah, I get it. Go through the wizard, finish. No, I don't want notifications. All right, back to the document. So I'm going to do add copy prompt. We could technically take the analyze that I got from here. And just paste it in. Yeah, I'd just use something like what's up, replicant? Um, I'd use something like Rapid API to actually build a scraper with like N8N or something if I'm going to fully do this, but modify do's and don'ts. Make the Facebook ad compliant. Do not go over the character limit. Use information from the library. Let's see how Floweth is doing. I guess it's going. Isn't it going? Did they even? Maybe. We'll see. We'll just give it. You got to give it time to brew, right? Oh, that's a zoom in. If Facebook ad library is probably blocking them pretty hard, but we'll see. We will see what it does. So we have modify. We have the example. We have the logic and background. Let's just see what this actually does. I typically like running these prompts just to see what the basic is for it. So I'm just going to go in and create an agent. So I just create agent. Pretty simple. Agent name is going to be add copy generator 5000 because that's important. I forgot we got to get the task and separate it here. What's the best model that can run on a 5090? Pretty much a lot of models can run on a 5090. You could likely get a quantized 32B, but I would get like a 16 billion parameter model and run it at full without quantization, because I find quantizing them just makes them really bad. Like all these people seem to think these smaller models are good, but honestly, they're just not good at all. I'm going to open the platform in another one. I'm just going to get it. I have it so I can automatically create the prompt in a format that's a lot easier to copy and paste. So here we go. Nope, not script writer. T-lame converter. There should be a trapper agent that catch wild agents by feeding them endless synthetic information. That would be good. Currently running some 32B models. I tried 72B, but it was a catastrophe. Yeah. All right, so how is it rating my prompt so far? 9 out of 10, clear and actionable task, blah, blah, blah. Areas clarify if ads should target a specific product, service, or audience segment. Specify character limits. Yeah, I really should, but we can add that a little bit later on. Oh, it's already pulling in and doing the logic in background for me. Easy. Oh, we can just go copy right here. So then I just add a block for it. And this is going to be logic and background. Add block. Done. Gave it a 10 out of 10 because it redid the prompt for it. The analyze portion, 9 out of 10. Heck yeah. Add custom block. Then we go analyze. Yeah, the problem with 32B models is unquantized. They're absolutely huge. It's like you have to 2x the memory size for it. That's why I think like a 16B. Have you tried Emergent yet? Yes, I have tried Emergent. I think they're sponsoring me too. I'm not sure though. But I think I have a deal with somebody like that. All right, modify right here. I have an assistant that takes care of all my brand deals. And then just tells me what I need to do scripts on. Okay. Examples. Okay. we just go like this. Ad block. All right. Use business profile. Yes, we want that. Think sound? No, I know Audio. Audio is one of the best. Is that a prompt builder SaaS? It's a bit more than a prompt builder SaaS. What we did is we created a SaaS that's more of like, because a lot of these agents run off. The thing is, you end up setting up hundreds of agents and they all run off different pieces of information. So you end up having this situation where like there's always updates that you have to do. And it's easier, like we have a full library knowledge base where it could pull from that and the library knowledge base could be updated. We also have agents as a built-in thing that we could actually create from it. And they're not like fully autonomous agents. They can be. And all of this stuff can be API and tool called. It's just we build a lot of stuff for business, and this takes 80% of the effort out of it for us. So we're basically building agents to build agents at this point. And yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so the agent is saved. Now, what we need to do is find it. I think it takes a minute to show up in the actual list, doesn't it? Oh, here we go.
Approximately a couple minutes for it to load.
Yeah, well, it's already in there, so that's pretty good. Create an ad for Cloud37. Create a Facebook. Fuck it, create 3 Facebook ads for Cloud37. Let's just see where it's at. What's Cloud37? Cloud37 is the SaaS that we developed. So this is all created by my team. So basically you can see now we have a library full of information. So I don't have to tell the agent anything about the actual business itself. What it's doing is it's basically pulling from the library. Yeah, we fully developed this. So it pulls from the library and then it's able to find out all the information about the business. So it's like the product and service, everything. Yeah, I'm not sure if it knows about you're right. And not the best formatting for it. It does need some work on that side. It's just good to see where it's actually at for it. So there's a couple things that the formatting isn't right. It's not putting proper line breaks in there. So what I'd basically do is go back to, so what we're going to do is go back to the agent and we can edit the agent itself. So we got pages of agents now. Where's ad copy generator? We're going to have to get Keats to put like search in the agent soon at this rate. Can it create? It could potentially do that. There's nothing that would actually stop it. We just have to set up like an automation to send it through on that side. So a lot of the okay, so do's and don'ts are don't omit, clear, do. Make sure line breaks are properly added so the ads are properly formatted. Sentence with properly 2 times in it. Jeez. We can't even think, but we're going to do it. I should really get my transcription going for this. Or not transcription, but my voice to prompt. It's a lot faster. So make sure the line breaks. I'd say let's just go with that one. We're going to save it. And then I'm going to have it create 3 ads for, because technically Cloud37 is our software, but Moment37 is our consulting. So it got a little bit confused. And you can see the agent's already updated in the actual chat itself. One of the advantages we have too is you could select any model for the actual agent itself. But while you're using the agents, you could switch between them. So I could go from like creating ad copy to creating like a script for it for my TikTok, etc. Oh, we also have agent settings too at the same time where we can increase the top K, which I probably need to do because it's going to have to search a whole bunch of documents for it. So you could basically customize how like the rag and graph works for it too at the same time. It's super powerful. The top K is how many documents it's able to actually look at the same time. Technically, this is unlimited, and we can make it even more. Like we could give it full reign for it. Um, yeah, it's still not pushing that right. It's probably a Claude 4 Sonnet thing. So let's see how Claude 3.7 does for it. And then I'm going to test GPT. Claude's typically a better writer for it, but you can see that it definitely is having issues with the line breaks, and I'll be able to fix that. The thing is, we're waiting for Flowith to scrape all these ads. Whoa, what are you doing, Flowith? Calm down. It's trying to find, it's just clicking around the ad library right now. Look at it. I think it's stuck in a loop. And this is why the autonomous agents aren't always the best. Oh no, it's finding ads. Fuck it. And I'm getting attacked by a moth. See how it's grabbing all the ads and it's technically scraping through it. I also have another program called Chat for Data, and I could technically pull from there too at the same time and go directly into spreadsheet. Honestly, what you'd eventually do is we have it so the library, you can just set up an automation to scrape directly into it. So we can have, yeah, we can do unlimited things with it. It's crazy how powerful. Chat for Data is so good. Yeah, no, it's great. It does have some problems though. I'm going to put it in. Okay, let me go to the basic settings. It may not have saved it for that. Logic and background. Nope. Dues. Oh. I had the wrong thing pasted for this. No wonder why it's all messed up. Okay, we got to go back here. The logic and background didn't copy properly.
Put it all in the same block.
Yeah, but it grabbed. No, it was grabbing from what I copied on the actual document itself. User error. Do you are showing a list, make sure yeah, maybe modify isn't going to be the best spot to put it in. Tone, structure. So list, make sure there is line breaks so it's not all bunched together. And I can go back here. Then we can give it example. Should be, and then we're just going to go like this. Okay. Save. Let's go. Okay. So I'm going to refresh this. Okay, and then I'm going to start a new chat with ad copy. Create 3 Facebook ads for moment 37.
3.7 Sonnet again.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually don't like force on it sometimes. When it has reasoning in it, it just absolutely fails at a lot of things. So I'm going to start it with 3.7, then I'll try it on 4. Here, let's see if it can line break now. So it's retrieving all the documents. And let's see how the ad scraper's doing. I wonder if I could start multiple agents at the same time with Flowith. I have it super zoomed in right now. Kareth, thanks for the tiny diny. It's awesome. Add 1, add 2, add 3. Strange. I wonder if it's a large, like the model issue. Let me try 4.0. Do it again. Include line breaks for the list. It could be a Claude issue, but we'll see. See, it does line breaks properly everywhere else.
Weird.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Oh, now it's super line broke it. Yeah, look at that. My browser crashed when I sent that. Yeah, that's a feature I enabled. Okay, now let's actually see how good these ads are. Hitting bottlenecks in your service business, AI confusion stopping your growth. The Moment 37 roadmap gives you custom fit AI strategies for your specific business, clarity that cuts through the noise and hype, tools that empower your team to implement with confidence, turn AI confusion into profit and clarity. Get your custom roadmap today. Oh, it didn't include the space after the ad body either. This is just a formatting thing. Have you tried Kimi K2? Yeah, Kimi K2 is really good for tool calling and programming. We generated 2 million in just 10 days using Moment 37's AI roadmap. Yeah, that's technically a full quote from one of our testimonials. Running successful service business, but hitting friction points. You know, AI could transform everything, but where do you even start? That's actually not too bad.
But pulled the testimonials and case study too.
Yeah, properly did it. So, plot twist, your service business doesn't need more people to scale, it needs the right AI strategy. That's not bad. I honestly just need to fill up the ad library for this. So, Facebook ad swipe file. Swipefile.com. Business. Okay, get out of here. I'm not signing up. Pricing, motivation, money, emails, direct mail, spam. Swipe well. Are these only in image form though? Get started free. Yeah, right.
Not sure if you want to add in points and fears as well.
The what?
Points and fears that we got.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't want to add it directly in. I want it to actually pull it from the system itself.
Library.
Yeah, from the library itself. Okay. It may have taken out where it actually calls from the library too. Modify. Yeah, so that has to be built into the logic. It got cut out from it. Use pain, points, and fears from the library along with business information, case studies, products / services, and what else did I have in here? ICP. And ICP. Let's save it. I'm going to try Cloud4 on it, see if it listens a bit better. Create 3 Facebook ads for Moment 37. Is this going to be saved anywhere? Well, it's technically being saved in our ad library. I'm going to upload this to YouTube after the stream is done. So you can technically watch it again. but this is just how I basically go about prompting. I find the most important thing for prompting is really to build prompts in a way where they're easy to update and they have very logical sections to them. Um, so basically, like how it's breaking down the T lame um, is your task. So you give it a task, which typically includes an avatar and what it's going to do. Of course, I could um, here. What I'm going to do is also include a prompt that I can use in an AI image generator to make the image is suitable for the ad copy and business information. Okay. Bam. Save. Oh, this one did it. So Claude's working now. It just took a little bit. I don't like when it, see, this, I don't fully like this. This is like really direct response, which isn't a bad thing. Actually, this is a pretty good one because like one of the things is really you have to figure out where you're filtering your people and your actual ads themselves. So one of the biggest things that you can do, and a lot of coaches did this in the past, is basically qualifying them directly in the ad. So you'll get a lower click-through rate, but you'll get a higher quality through it too at the same time. So your service business is hitting 2 to 5 million annually, but AI feels overwhelming. You know it could transform everything, but where do you even start? The Moment 37 roadmap cuts through the confusion. Clear AI strategies tailored to your specific business, clear implementation plans your team can actually follow, 90-day transformation from bottleneck to profit centers. One client generated 2 million in just 10 days using our roadmap. True. Ready to turn AI confusion into profit and clarity? Let's talk. It's not bad. It doesn't have the best. Oh, thanks, Ghost. Appreciate it. It doesn't have the best. The problem is the ads that we're using as examples for it, which we'd really want to build up the library itself. So we have like an ad swipe file, and I'll have to go through and actually collect all these ads or make an automated system to collect them because it looks like maybe Flowith is actually going to give me an output for this eventually. I'll probably burn all my credits, but whatever. Basically, we just need a swipe file that we can upload to it because the thing is, like, for this ad generator, I want it to be very generalized so it'll work for any business. Like, that's the whole point of this. It's so we can make an ad generator that's going to work for any business based on what's in their actual library itself. So, you know, the better you want it to perform, you could basically pull all of your competitors directly into the examples, and then it's going to mock your competitors' ads. It's going to borrow the idea. It won't completely copy them by any means, and it has your business information because like an ad truly needs like your product and service, like your business information. Your current business ads would be ideal. A lot of people aren't running ads though, so it's not a good thing for them. Your competitor ads, like everybody has competitors who run ads, and then what your ICP is. And man, Joe's Forever messed me up on ICP. I always think it's saying it's ideal customer profile.
What you could do as well in the agent for a setting is go and add the categories, category marketing. So it pulls in some of the marketing from the library as well.
But will it go beyond marketing or will it just search for marketing?
Partial categories.
But we also want our business information for it.
Yeah. So go to the top where it says business profile. No. Up at the top.
Yeah. Business profile is already.
Then you're fine.
Okay.
Then you're fine.
Okay, so it's going
to see what it comes up with, because you would have to, if you had the swipe files, then you would have that category in there as well.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we did some changes to the agent itself. It now should give us image prompts too, which I'm kind of excited to try out. Fal.ai. So I'm going to sign into my account, and I can't show you my login credentials because it's my GitHub. and then we'll generate the images for it too and see how close we get. Honestly, a lot of like making these agents, or at least the starting part, is really doing it like in small chunks and refining as you're going for it. Everybody wants to try to create something crazy, and they start off with stupid stuff. So they start off with stuff that you really shouldn't be using. Like where they make the automations, and the automations are way too complex, and they can't tell what part of it is actually breaking it. Okay, so
It's very direct response.
yeah, and it's based off like those are the. I have 2 example ads that are nothing. They're just like this big for it. So realistically, we just need to find something that's going to be a bit better for it.
I don't hate them.
No, I don't hate them either. And I know it's all based off the library, which is the best scenario. You don't want, or not off the library, off the examples. And realistically, this just needs better examples. And I'm hoping that it's going to pull these in. Get out of here, Google and Float. What are we at? Okay. Let's see how well this agent listened to me. Oh my God. I hate when they don't have user interface where you could use keys to actually go through it. Okay, no. Continue this task. I need a swipe file of the copy of all of their ads. Get out of here. All right, now let's see. There's no really good video generators for free or free trial. If you sign up for Kling, they give you a decent one. You could always use the older model for it. I don't know any that are like completely free anymore, though. Most people are charging. Let's see what kind of image it made. It's actually not too bad. I think we need to edit it for the logic. Okay. Image will be scroll stopping and stand out on the Facebook timeline. Line needs to be relevant for the copy that it generates, including the emotions that it includes. No, that copy includes. Usually emotional images work the best. Okay, save. Let's see how it is. Your service business is crushing attitude, blah, blah, blah. Running a successful consulting firm, agency, or educational platform, hitting those friction points and slow everything down. Moment. Your biggest operational bottleneck could become your most profitable system. I like that one. While other AI consultants push cookie cutter solutions, Moment37 creates custom roadmaps, etc. We don't just advise and disappear. We educate, equip, and empower your people to implement AI confidently. Yeah, that one's actually really good.
I like that headline.
Yeah, 3 new Facebook ads. I really liked ad 2 that you just generated. Bam. It's not that bad. Oh, we got Patty in here too. Patty, feel free to join on TeamSpeak.
I messaged them.
I want to pull him in anyways.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey.
Get over here. We're live.
I was actually enjoying just hearing the stream.
Oh.
Because then I can like follow along with the stream instead of being a little bit off. But
yeah.
Bam. Now I'm doubled up. 1 second.
I got a bam drop in my TeamSpeak. Check
bam,
this.
Bam. Bam.
I got to be careful which drop I hit, though.
You're doing an image gen prompt in the platform here.
Yeah, well, it's generating ads too at the same time. I may want one for each. Split screen image showing this will be an interesting one. I could already tell. It may even be worth doing ideogram as well too, because they're actually quite good at text and everything. So let me just explore. I use fal.ai. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is, but it is best. Ideogram V3 edit. Do they have normal V3? Ideograms gram/V3. Here we go. I wonder how much per image this is going to cost me. 3 cents. Rendering speed balanced. Is quality the most? 9 cents for quality? Not gonna happen. Select style, Square HD. Why not? Let's run it. I like how there's a hand on this image. Just going to it. This is basically just creating a versus image. This is actually not that bad overall. You know, it's pretty good. Here, let's run it again and compare these guys. Oh, they messed it up. Ideogram, come on with the text. You should be able to do that. This guy looks messed up. Okay. Oh, you know what I want to do? So I had this in Logic. Also, make the image in relation to the pain points of customers, showing them visually. Bam. We're definitely getting there. Let's see how the actual copy is. This one did a lot of plot. There's only plot twisting on this one. The reason AI feels overwhelming isn't because it's complicated. It's because everyone's giving you the wrong advice. That's pretty good. While other consultants dump generic frameworks on you, Moment37 creates business-specific roadmaps designed around your unique bottlenecks, clear prioritization, what matters most, what doesn't, what's next, team transformation. We make your people stronger, not replaceable. Sometimes replaceable. Mr. Boom, what's up? No more confusion, no more wasted time, just a clear path from where you're trying, from where you want to be. Just a clear path from where you are to where you want to be. Ready to cut through the noise, book your custom roadmap session. Cut through AI confusion, build real solutions. Okay, one thing I want to do too, make an image generation prompt for every ad that you generate. Come on. We're doing good today. I've been so busy. Last week, I did a virtual event, a training, and an in-person event. And the in-person event was like 2 hours or more. It was crazy. At some point, I'm going to go through. I made like a full slideshow for it on AI and marketing. And I'm going to cover it with you guys of like what's the current state-of-the-art technology for like how to build all this stuff. Like ad copy, video creation, ad images, video editing, short form. What's going on, Matt? Sorry to be late for class. I don't see you sometime, but happy to see you. Yeah, I didn't make a video for 10 days, I saw. But I'm pretty much back in the saddle. The problem is, too, I was being really successful on Facebook. This is actually pretty good. This image right here. Jeff, can you see this?
Yeah.
Where it shows AI all around and then unlock potential. That's
It's
actually
not bad.
that's pretty good. We're just going to download that one. The thing is, as we generate ads that we actually like, we could put them back in the system, but we don't have enough examples to give different versions of the ad. Like it's all doing this format because if we look at the examples that we're training, it on, I'm not sure. I ate like so much steak and everything, potatoes, you name it. I'm like choking. Yeah, if we see all the example ads are this exact format. And it was for the funniest part, it was for different companies. They're copying each other's ads for sure. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Every single one. Let's see if Flowith got me some ad copy. I just finished creating the comprehensive web page which presents the consolidated ad copy and detailed comparative analysis for Canvas School and CapCut. This may serve as a swipe file. Does this web page meet your needs? Well, let me look at it. Where is it? Did you make the website though, Flowith? Create it into a document. Come on, Neo. This is what I mean about the autonomous agents. Like you really need to give agents a linear path of like you're going to go from here to here and do all the decision making for it, or else they just sometimes go, well, not sometimes, they always times go on like this tangent. Oh, what's this? Oh, they have a full video. What does that have to do with ad swipes? I keep all the stuff I see at swipe.com. Swipe file. I'm looking for Facebook ad copy. Oh, they just do. So they're just swiping the actual images themselves. Unacceptable. Floth has that problem. They're all a bit ADHD. Yeah, they are. And that's the whole problem with autonomous agents. Like, they're really not ready for production. Okay, let's create another. Create another 3 Facebook ads. Make them varied now. The thing is, like, now that we have a couple of these ones, we can start to put them in our ad library. I just don't want to yet because what's going to happen is it's going to stick to this style an insane amount. But it's definitely creating good ads for it.
Considering how much you prep for it.
Yeah, I pulled 3 ads into it. Okay, so it made it a bit more varied here. It's still using the same kind of emojis. It's not... it's still pretty good. I'm interested to see what this ad is going to do. So we'll put it in Flux, and then we will put it in ideogram and see what kind of image it makes for it. Of course, I'm going to have to align the actual image. And the thing is, this part of the prompt can always, what you could do in something like N8N is extract it, like extract this information and then automatically create the images. So you have the images created at the same time. Like that's the second part of agents where they get a bit more complicated, where you're basically then adding the autonomous features to it. Right now, at the beginning, there's no point. Like if I were to make this into some crazy N8N workflow, it wouldn't make any sense. Like you'd be troubleshooting all these different parts, creating ads that you don't have to. And it wouldn't have access to the actual library of information. We can hook it up via API. It's just not at that point yet. Okay, couple falling in love in the office. All right, TikTok, let me actually verify so you don't shut me down. Okay. All right, the problem is you didn't keep the exact formatting from Facebook ads, so it's just a block of text. I need the exact formatting, including line breaks. Now go. You plan, do all the plan. It shouldn't take planning. I told you exactly what to do for it. Let's see here. Realistically, we should find some just better ads for it to train from. AI integration agencies. Actually, you know what? I should just use Floweth to find me all the competitors for it for us. Is it actually doing this? Flow is thinking. Analyzing your request. No, it's just going in loops. It's a loading screen pretty much. Interesting. It didn't line break this one correctly, but it's still pretty good. Still can't complain. All right. I like this. What if your biggest operational headache becomes your biggest competitive advantages? There's going to have to be some logic based on like it's going to have to be benefit driven. That could all be added in, and that's honestly a lot of it's going to come from like the ad copy swipe style. I have regenerated. There we go. We have more ad examples now. Ha. Let's see what happens.
Even adding in the types of agents that we've built.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get you the list.
I could just get it from the library, can't I?
I haven't added it.
Oh, yeah. Give me a list. Just paste it to me.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm just going to do a brand new chat for this. Create 3 Facebook ads for moment 37. Actually, before I do that, I want to, I don't like that they include them. Include the prompt underneath each ad, not at the bottom. Bootum. We're working this thing. The thing is, yeah, you're real. Yes. Maybe scraping top 10 best ads, edit and change the style to your need. Yeah, so basically what you want to do for it is you'd basically make an agent that is going to go, so you list out your top 5 competitors, or you have an agent find your top 5 competitors and then go on Facebook ad library and use an API like Rapid API to pull all of their ads into it, or maybe even your top 10 competitors, and then put those all in as example ads, especially if you're not running any kind of ads yet. What is your best AI for scene to scene? I mean, pick to pick. That's probably a question for Tiff. Tiff, are you in chat right now? She'd probably say Midjourney though. That seems to be your default. So yeah, it's first I want to create this, and then I'll create some kind of an N8N system that is going to do that process of building up the actual library itself. Because in the library, basically how it works is there's different tags for it. And here, I'm going to show the one that I recently made, onboarding 5000, just to explain kind of how it works. And feel free to copy this, but you don't have the platform. So call me. If you have a business, call me. Mr. Max, thanks for the heart. So basically you have like a website chatbot that asks for contact information, and then you can have it like this is an example of a more complex agent, because for businesses onboarding is one of the most important things, and from it we can actually create customer profiles in our actual system that would then update the CRM, and then it schedules a call. So it would go through an agent and basically use the agent to schedule the call in your calendar, and then update the system again so you have all that information, and then you can personalize based on it. Then you book in calendar, update CRM, notify on Slack. Then you ask them additional questions that is then going to actually update the customer profile itself. So the whole goal of this is really getting like full personalization and building your library out. You're doing kind of the same thing with this, is just kind of building it through. Okay. So the ads are a lot. Oh no, they're about the same for it. Plot twist. We have a plot twist one. Your business is hitting 2+ million annually, but those bottlenecks are killing your growth. AI could fix everything, but where do you even start? The Moment 37 roadmap shows you exactly how to turn your biggest friction points into profit centers, cut through AI confusion with a custom fit strategy, empower your team to implement confidently in 90 days. Stop drowning in AI possibilities, get clarity that actually works, get your custom AI roadmap today, and then turn AI confusion into profit and clarity. That's pretty good. I just want to see how the image is going to work for this. Let's see. It's also good to see what model is going to be best to actually create these images. Oh, that's actually a really good image. That would work well on an ad. I like that it has a brain on it too. This one's not that bad. These are really good. AI video upscaler. I can't say the name of it, but I could probably spell it. TOPAZ. It's banned on TikTok, so you can't do a video about it or you'll get a strike, because they had so many affiliates just absolutely ruin it. But they have the best video upscaler by far. Plot twist, your biggest operational headaches are actually your biggest AI opportunities. I like that. While other consultants push cookie cutter solutions, we build roadmaps that fit your business reality. No generic templates, no one size fits all advice, just clear step-by-step path from confusion to competitive clarity. Oh, did you send me the... Oh, you did send me the list. Hell yeah. Oh, no, that's the pain point and fears. I'm already referencing the stock.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That should be good.
I got another one.
Oh, hit me.
It's the agents, and
we could also share chats with each other.
I sent you the library.
I love how they're all themed 5000. Did you prompt it for that?
Oh.
Okay.
So this is in the library.
Oh, it's in the library.
I just created it right now and put it in the library because I was already working on it.
All right. So I just need to make sure it's going to reference it.
All you have to do is take the URL.
Oh, okay.
Take the URL from the library.
Reference. Oh. Also reference for all the agents we have built for customers. Bam. We don't just advise and disappear, we educate and quit, blah, blah, blah. No, that all seems good. It definitely needs some more guidance on the ad writing because it really loves this version of it. Let me make sure. I may not have saved the additional stuff that I've added to it. The thing is, a lot of this stuff is really for the landing. Like, you could be really vague in ads, and that's what a lot of people are doing right now. Like, if we look at what all these big companies like Canva does, very simple ads. Very straight to the point, like school, tired of managing our community in a chaotic Facebook group. So this is calling out people too at the same time. They used to ban you for this because it was somewhat of a personal attribute. School brings you people, courses, and events together in one clean, simple platform. Gamification, leaderboards, and direct messaging. Keep your members engaged and coming back for more. Start your 14-day free trial today. Very simple based ads. Not many people are using long form anymore, which is interesting. Okay. All right. I don't even know why I say all right to it. Let's do voice prompt. I wonder if I can make it create more ads. I probably can with the actual instruction. Create 20 different ads using all the information you have in the library, looking at the examples there for our AI business. Moment 37. Prompting with voice. If you guys don't prompt with voice, you're missing out. Honestly, I don't even know why I wrote this thing. I should have just voice dumped the entire prompt and then had my prompt converter just basically convert it. It would have been so much better because I just would have went on like a 27-minute tangent about everything that I wanted. And then I would have just been able to throw it into a formatter and been like, bam, we're done. Because it gets so much more from it. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Let's see if it's going to stick to it. We may have to remove the 5,000 from it. Our proposal creator 5,000. Like, it's so ridiculous. And we got this from, like, if you look at my Claude for my scriptwriter, say MFAI scriptwriter 5,000. And yeah, do I use AI to help me write scripts? You tell me. You tell me if I use AI to help me write all the scripts. Yeah, we've had quite a bit of scripts that have been written with AI. My trainings model favorite is scenario. I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. Bam! Yeah, my scriptwriter knows where to put BAMs in. Watch, I'll then use another agent and I'll create a full TikTok script about it. And it'll be I'll read it. It'll be completely in my style. Just wait.
Yeah, I probably should prompt not to put in the 5,000 in every single ad.
Yeah, that's like a custom prompt that we have to do. Scriptwriter 5,000 for high converted content. Viral video 5,000 for maximum reach. Organic video 5,000 for consistent branding voice. It's just a stupid name that I add on the end of everything to make it sound so much better.
It technically did what it was told.
Yeah, it did. At least we know, like, you can see from there, I didn't add any of that in the prompt. Well, I just told it to look at the library for it. I didn't add any of this information. We basically have it, so we have like a full library, and you can see it's tagged right here with the categories for marketing. And then the agent's able to pull from it. So if we edit this document right here, we can edit it. If it runs, like, let's say if we have scriptwriter 5,000 running off of it, content creator 5,000, organic post 5,001 running off of it, they all get updated at the same time. You don't have to go and update all of your agents. It's basically one library to rule it all. And that's why it's so powerful. You're successful, but those friction points are costing you millions. Every bottleneck is bleeding profit. Every manual process is limiting growth. We always done it this way is holding you back. The Moment 37 roadmap transforms your business operational headaches into your biggest competitive advantages. Custom fit strategy for your business reality, team enablement that actually works, 90-day transformation timeline. Ready to turn friction into fuel for explosive growth. Start your transformation today. It's beautiful. Okay, watch this. Now, scriptwriter 5001, because we updated scriptwriter 5000 to scriptwriter 5001. How do we set this up? We custom program this. Victor, what's going on, buddy? I'm just showing off the platform that we built right now. So I'm creating agents directly in the platform. Thanks for the gifts. Same with user. Thank you for the gifts. Where the heck he disappeared? I've been so busy. I've been doing events. I didn't do a video for 10 days. I'm not sure if you noticed that. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn add 20 into a script, turn add 20 into a 60-second TikTok script, and watch.
Because we've switched the
Yeah,
actual
so
agent in the
we
chat.
basically switched the agent, and it has. I posted the HeyGen video last night. I just got back. I did 3 events last week. Well, 3 trainings last week. It was ridiculous. And it was a React video. I'm not sure. It's like the laziest of videos that you could possibly do. Don't listen to that, guys. It takes tons of effort. TikTok script. See, look, it starts with my all right. All right, you're running a successful $2 to $50 million business, but those friction points are literally costing you millions. Every bottleneck is beating blah, blah, blah. It doesn't actually include a BAM because I don't demo anything for it. Okay, let me say. You're going to demo the agent in the script. Nice. I wanted to make a rip Matt Farmer post. I'm not sure if you've seen, but my rip posts are insane right now. And everybody's copying me. I got 20 million views on my last rip post. Isn't that insane? 20 million. It's another reason why I haven't been posting much. The rip posts are just working so well. I'm going to get death threats eventually from it. Let me show you what how our agent fixes this. Oh, here we go. It's got a BAM. See, we've successfully. Yeah, I saw a bunch of copycats. Everybody's copying it now, but none of them are getting the same reach because they just don't know how to trigger like I do. First, support 5,000. I'm uploading our client's FAQ and customer issues. BAM. It automatically handles customer support, reduces workload by 70%, and responds in under 2 minutes. Next, lead score 5,000. Feeding it behavioral and firmographic data. We do that from their CRM. Look at this. It ranks every lead by conversion likelihood. Hot leads at the top, cold ones at the bottom. No more playing lead lottery. So it basically writes me an entire script. Show me your system information. What system information? But yeah, so overall it's pretty good. It did create the 20 ads that we asked for too at the same time. They're still really following this because of how much. Also, so here's one of the problems too, is if we look at the analyze, it's using the framework that we have in the example ads. I'm now going to film some stuff. Yeah. No, sounds good. We should do a live at some point, Victor. What are you doing? Get on live so we can finally do a live together. You have to do 2 of them before we could do it. Then we could combine our audiences and rule the world. Yeah, get it done. You shouldn't even be filming. Just go live for like 15 minutes. Film it live. So, yeah, the thing is, what we need to do for this is we need to basically recreate the analyze part where you're basically meta prompting it. What's up, Lee? How's it going? Leah? Lee? I don't know. I'm not good with names. Horrible with names. So basically, yeah, what we'd want to do is redo this prompt with the agent that I have for the Claude style extractor. Michael. You know what? Let's do it right now, actually. So I'm just going to take all of these ads and I'm going to start a new chat. I need to extract the style. I need to extract the style from these ads. They're still kind of all the same. We'll see how it goes. And then we'll update the agent, and then we'll try it again to see what the difference is in the ad copy. So if we look at what it's actually doing, this is one of the keys to actually making AI write like you want it to write. You want to extract like the core style, the writing guidelines, what the structure pattern is, what the formatting, signature elements, example adaptations. Like you basically need to do all this in order to get it to write properly. Oh no, I pressed refresh. Not that that matters. But we'll just copy it anyways. So we copy this. Then what we're going to do is update this. So you can see how basic this last one was. Very basic. Vish, how's it going, buddy? And we go from here. So a lot better. How we doing today? Good. Busy day. I'm just making agents right now. Okay, let's go. All right, so let's start a new chat. Then we're going to have to go to the add copy generator 5,000. No, Vish, sorry I haven't emailed you yet. You should really talk to. So Vish does a lot of video stuff, professional at video. I actually did a presentation that would be kind of relevant for you, Vish, where it's going into like video creation and editing, and I basically shared all the frameworks for it. I'm going to be doing this on live at some point, where I showed people how to create a Yeti stuff. So let me just quickly go through this because this is actually really cool. I broke down like the actual framework it takes to create anything you want in VO3. I call it the ABCDE framework. So you have actor, character, background setting, camera, cinematography, action and dialogue, syntax, and action and dialogue, then emotion style. So I basically created it for this one. And I was doing this event for Eddie Malouf for Agency Founders. So if we watch the actual video, I can't hear it, but you guys can.
Can't hear it.
You can't hear it on the stream?
No.
You know why? It's going to the wrong thing. We're going to do it again. Don't you worry. So I presented this in front of a ton of like high-level
Holy fuck, boys. We are talking at Eddie's event again. This is crazy. Let's show them how to make viral ads.
So now VO3 has a new feature where you could use a reference image and actually add dialogue to it. But the downside is that it doesn't include your voice. So like, check this out.
Holy fuck, boys, we are talking at Eddie's event again. This is crazy. Let's show them how to make viral ads.
So we had, Matt Farmer and Popcorn. And then basically I showed them how to... actually, it's not true. You are able to monetize it. Everybody has the information wrong about what you can actually monetize. They're just demonetizing low quality videos. You can actually, and the thing is, you'd use this for like social platforms just to get awareness. Monetization wouldn't really matter for it. They allow AI voices. You're allowed to have AI voices. You're allowed to do anything AI. You just can't do massive amounts of content or low quality content where you convert Reddit to an AI voice. That's what everybody's got wrong about the policy. I did a big post about it on Facebook, but people don't understand. And I've talked to a lot of people who own like faceless SaaS companies, etc. for it. But then, so what I did here is I used 11 Labs voice changer to change it into my voice. So if you look at this one, it's AI.
Holy fuck, boys, we are talking at Eddie's event again.
Doesn't sound like me.
This
Doesn't
is crazy.
sound like me at all. But if we go to this one, I just basically used 11 Labs voice changer, and listen, it sounds like me.
Holy fuck, boys, we are talking at Eddie's event again. This is crazy. Let's show them how to make viral ads.
See, you can convert it actually to your full voice. And then I was showing like how to actually get products and videos and everything else for agencies and stuff. You can create anything. These types of videos are insane with VO3. Yeah, I don't know why more people don't actually just create. Are you going to Dreamforce in SF? No. I'm stuck. My wife is going to have a baby soon, so I can't travel anywhere right now. The event that I traveled to on Friday was down the road an hour and a half in Whistler, BC. So yeah, I'm not going to Dreamforce. That's by Salesforce, right? I'm not the biggest fan of Mark Benioff. He's a little weird. Okay, so create 6 ads for moment 37. It's going to do all the agent 5000s. We'll see.
Just tell it not to. Just prompt it here. Just oh.
I could. No, I can't stop it, can I?
He will once it starts.
Yeah. Fix it, Nikita. Stop. Edit. Don't include. If you use the agent names, don't include the 5000 part. It's where the biggest clients are. Yeah, it's true. It's where the biggest clients are. But the thing is, it's where all the biggest like enterprise clients are. We deal with companies that are mainly like 2 million to kind of 100 million. What's the event you said you do again? Oh yeah, NVIDIA's coming to town. SIGGRAPH in Vancouver. And my wife may go into labor during the actual event, but I'm going to be going to that one. So NVIDIA has an event in Vancouver. All the biggest clients are there. Come on down. Oh, it's doing the thing where it's not doing the line breaks properly again. I'm going to have to really stress that in the prompt. I may have messed it up. I'm just going to do a new chat for it. I'm interested to see how O4 Mini does on it. So yeah, NVIDIA's coming to town. I'm going to try to convince them to give me a 5090. Is it going to work? Probably not. Oh, you don't have to pay for tickets? You guys use Salesforce? Man, those licenses are crazy. Which site? So this is a custom SaaS that we created ourselves. It's called Cloud37. Basically, we went and worked with all these businesses, and we did everything from creating bots to like making full AI SaaS and everything else. And there's so much throwaway code. Like we did full custom integrations with LangChain, etc. Like everything. And we basically made our own platform that contains all the vectorized library in a single platform that can then run agents, which makes our lives a lot easier from it. So, yeah. See, O4 Mini sucks at writing ad copy. I don't know. There's so many people that use ChatGPT to write ad copy. They're not our friends, people. Okay, let's try this again. You know what happened? In the analyze, I probably wrote over all the spots that said to add line breaks. Damn it. I don't think we have a background of that either, but yep, Salesforce Marketing Cloud Expert for 13. That's a long time. Man, 13 years. So that's like 2012. That's early days. Oh, it's doing it now properly. It's interesting how it changed the actual formatting for it, and it's because the example files, I no longer formatted them correctly because I pulled all those ones. So you can see right here, you see the examples. It's just writing like these examples. And honestly, and they call them shots. How you format your examples is insanely important. And I recommend that most people start with the actual examples first. And here, let me just show you guys a diagram that I teach for it. This is my framework that I use for creating prompts. It's the best framework ever. Don't take a screenshot or take one, or just work with me directly. But basically, ridiculous, right? So I break it down into T-Lame, which I know the acronym sucks, and it's not my fault because at first it was the framework, and the framework only makes the T-Lame. So you have your task first. You describe the task, and then you give it logic and background information, which like stuff that requires logic is stuff like support tickets, SOPs, task managers, stuff that doesn't require a lot of logic. My agent is taking screenshots. Heck yeah. Is stuff like script writers, LinkedIn post creators, Facebook ad generators. They don't require much, at least. Then I have the analyze, which goes over the style, tone, structure, framework, and dictionary. I have an agent that automatically does this. And then what I call modify is really just do's and don'ts. And that's beating all the bad habits out of these large language models. It's like, do be polite, don't include emojis, do make sure it's assigned to the right person, don't assign every ticket to Patrick, he's a last resort. Like, those are just examples, and modify is really what I use to beat those out. And then at the end you have examples, and then because we have Cloud37, basically what happens is it links directly to the library, and it can pull in any supplemental information. So I don't need to include information, and we can generalize bots. Everybody has their own library that has built in like their business profile, like what their mission, vision, their products and services are, what their pain points. It also gets all their customer information and meetings and everything, and it's able to dynamically pull that into the prompt. But what you find, like the key to making good prompts, and we've made tons of SaaS where it has to be 99.9% correct all the time. And we found making it in this format makes it a lot better, because you find yourself like you'll start with the logic at this point and you're kind of dynamically increasing the size or contracting the size of these parts of the prompts. So you're basically making it in a very modular way. Even the examples, like ideally the examples eventually get huge. And you can put examples in the prompt, but you could also have examples in your library itself. So you could use a scraper to just build a library of correctly formatted, whether it's JSON or Markdown. I usually prefer Markdown, of like additional ads and competitor ads that go into it. So the prompt actually gets smarter the more information your library gets, because by itself, a large language model doesn't get smarter. So you run a prompt, it's the same one. That's why they have a certain cutoff date. It's like a static file. Nothing changes with it. It's always going to give you the same amount. But when you have a library hook to it that's dynamically growing over time and getting bigger and bigger and destroying your own Miro board, you're basically having it so your prompt is improving naturally, because this is getting a lot larger over time and it's providing more for the actual prompt itself. So that's how you create a system or an agent that actually gets smarter, is really just feeding it to a proper library system for it. I don't know what I have over here. Oh, then you could also have like automations that build the library itself. So like N8Ns, API scrapers, etc. I've seen people creating agents on N8N. Would you recommend it? Yeah, that's what we use. So our system isn't a replacement for N8N. It hooks up to N8N. So you could have your automations run directly off and off our system, and then N8N will use our library, our prompts, and everything. So if we have to go in and update our library file, then the automation will automatically update. Because what you'll find is what happens is you create 100 different automations, and then something changes. Black Friday hits. There's a sale. Your product information is different. You you either have to go in and edit every single agent that you've ever created, or what you can do is just have a library that it links to. And then I could update the library, and then every agent that's hooked up to it and every prompt that's hooked up to it will. So it's really, because what happens when you run an AI agency is it's not, there's a lot of effort in building out at the very beginning, like all your agents and everything you want it to do and the flows. But where the pain in the ass comes in is the client stuff is always changing, or the customer stuff always changing. They're changing their products, their services, what deals they're running. They're doing new products. They're doing all this stuff. And it's that maintenance over time that's a pain, because you have to have somebody that's just in charge, and then they have to know where to update it. Like if I were to just update it in here every single time, I'd have 100 different agents with all of this information. I took all those prompts that was leaked to GitHub from all the platforms, and I created the lib. Yeah, those prompts are pretty good to go by too at the same time. And when you look at the system prompts, they're really not that smart. I wanted to ask, let's say the N8N agent has already been built. How do I export it to the client? You really just have to attach it to something. You have to have a triggering event. So let's say if you want it to run in their Slack, N8N has a chat, but it looks horrible. N8N AI chat. So let me show you an image of what their chat looks like. Is it on here? Yeah, right here. This is what it looks like. And this is somebody who's actually updated it. The normal version of the N8N chat looks absolutely horrible. So you can use an N8N chat. Yeah, on your own platform, like your SaaS is showing the real power. Yeah, it's really the power and being able to, for a business, you have so much to manage, so much data, and you have to have it curated. You can't expect these agents to do stuff like go through your Google Drive and understand the context of your business or understand your products and services. Think of how much information you have in Google Drive that's from like 2005 that doesn't make any sense, or how much stuff that's no longer correct, and how many tokens it takes to find all of that. So yeah, Google may be able to make something that could go through Google Drive and kind of figure it out. But the problem is, what happens if it pulls the wrong information? Do I have to delete my Drive files? Like if it's pulling that, it's like, oh, it's an old document that I have. I guess I have to delete it. You know, it's an absolute nightmare scenario. So I don't think these agents are going to do it. Really, you have your large language model here, and then you have a library too at the same time of all your information. Think of it like ChatGPT memory. But with this, you can add all your employees to it, and they're all running off the same information, and they could all build agents from the actual same information. Instead of having Sandra from accounting who's just uploaded your financials to ChatGPT, and then someone from marketing have different stuff than operations, etc. It's basically, the whole goal is to unify the platform so you actually have a base that you could build from that's going to grow and become useful over time. Because without that, it's a nightmare, trust me. So yeah, we created the agents. It didn't include our SOP generator turns expertise into playbooks, captures what your team actually does, creates repeatable systems, slashes new hire training time. Yeah, nope. Google Drive can't work in depth. The agent gets lost in the file cabinet. And that's the whole problem with it. So all of these LLMs, even Claude, you could link it. You could link it with like everything now, even with your Notion or your Asana. The agents don't know how to properly pull and understand that data. With our system, what we did is we basically made it, we have like multi-layer RAG, graph, etc. Because a lot of these things like Claude, they use like a one level of RAG. So they're just kind of pulling in text, but they're not understanding like the semantic meaning or summary or what it's related to or anything else. And you see this happen when you try to create like support agents, where you end up having to write out the documentation by hand. And we've seen it. And if you want your support agent to get more than 70% of tickets correctly, or like responses correctly, you really need that system. We also have a knowledge gap finder where if it doesn't know the answer for it, it pings us in the back end what information so instead of making it up, it does a tool call. It calls a tool and is like, hey, this is a gap in our knowledge, and it sends it to the back end, and you can just add that information in. So you could train it to be smarter and smarter and smarter over time and see what the gaps are. It also cuts down the hallucinations 100% for it, which is another big thing. Like, these are all the pain points that you learn after you build a shit ton of stuff. And you're like, okay, this is absolutely brutal. You know, how am I going to do this? You know, it just, trust me, it becomes nightmares for trying to just even build base agents. And until you start building them, that's when you realize what is missing in the large language models, and where, you know, the thing is, let's say you do get it to 70%. That means out of every support ticket you get, 3 out of 10 are wrong. And if you ever had an employee that answered 3 out of 10 customers wrong, you'd fire them so fast and you'd create so many problems, and your customers would be so mad. The agent is triggered to give segmented responses, but they know how to eat tokens. Yeah, that's the whole thing too, is like the future is really going to be agents. In this platform, what it's designed to do is be a tool for the agents, or like an MCP for the agents, where instead of having to go off and find its build its own bear. You know, it's finding its own information. It's basically putting all of that information in something you could access with 30 tokens versus 30 million tokens. Because even Flowith, like for example, if we were to try to get it to find information about my company, it would burn so many tokens scraping the web, trying to find everything. And by the time it's done, like it's honestly going to come down to cost per token and who has the best intelligence. And the cost per token is going to be the biggest driver on it. Because if one company burns 30 million tokens to answer a support ticket, and then another company only burns 30,000, the cost difference there, 30 million tokens cost you more than an employee. Gotta go. My agent just called. All right. Cheers, digital. But yeah, it's really going to be the economics of tokens. So this platform is really meant to basically be a shortcut for all the agents, especially as agents get smart in the future. You could give it to it as a tool, and then it's able to use it like a tool to get information about your business or whatever you want in the library. You could put anything. You could have your own personal library for it. With Manus, I had the same problem. Burnt tokens, a Snoop Dogg, DDG. Yeah, it's yeah. It basically, that's what you're going to find out is going to be the full issue for it. So, you know, that pretty much goes through everything. But yeah, this is, so basically for this whole thing, I just went through kind of how I go about building an agent. And of course, I have to build it very generalized. So a customer could come in, or we can make an automation where they give us their top 10 competitors, and we'll go scrape all the actual ads from it and create them out of the box in a couple clicks, an ad copy generator that's actually good, instead of just going into Claude and being like, write me, you know, you could go in and be like, write me a Facebook ad for a blue water bottle. And it's just going to make everything up. And, you know, it's just the default. And that's what a lot of the agents are actually doing right now. And people that make agents, like if you look deeper in some of these N8N workflows, there we go. See, it made up absolutely everything for it. You technically couldn't, like limited time, 25% off. It makes up all of the information for it. It's not even that good of an ad because it's not trained on other ads. It's not direct response. Make every sip refreshing and every day brighter. Why, you'll love it. And then it keeps drinks cold for 24 hours, hot for 12 hours. It doesn't know that. It's not pulling off any actual, based off any information. BPA free, the bottle could be made of BPAs. Yeah, give it more context, send it where you want. And as agents get, like autonomous agents get more powerful and you give it this as a tool, the whole point is so it doesn't have to figure that out, and it can work on figuring out the other stuff, like finding more competitors or looking at whatever it needs to do for you to create the actual task itself. That's the best way to look at it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And honestly, I think that's it for the live. We did a lot tonight. Appreciate everybody joining. I know it wasn't the most exciting one because I'm not generating pictures of me swimming through popcorn, but this is just burned 100 million tokens. Yeah, Jared, that's what I should do. Yeah, it's faster, easier with agents for sure. It just, you get better outputs from it than if I were to have to put in this whole prompt every single time. It doesn't make sense. And now that we've created this agent, now like the next thing I could do is hook it up with API and have it automatically create the images with Flux or ideogram. I could have it send it to all this. I can make it so it runs in Slack. I could make it so I could have agents that are going to fill the actual library itself through N8N. You're basically kind of building around it. But you want to have like your base agent done. So it's like, at least it gets to the point where you're like, okay, the output is reasonable and it's consistent. Now I know if I make the ad training library and the analyze part better, that it's just going to be an upgrade for it on that side. But yeah, that pretty much ends my lecture of creating agents for business. This is why I've been so busy lately. We've launched a platform. This has been super helpful for me. Thank you for your time. No, Choice Royce, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Mr. Boom, glad you all enjoyed it on that side. I got more stuff to do, of course. And I'm going to try. So I'm going to be doing more lives with this platform and building on N8N, so you guys can understand more, and just uploading these. This SaaS is live, but you can only get access through my company right now. So if you want to build anything, moment37.ai, I'll put it in chat because TikTok hates when I put, oh, I mess it up, moment37.ai. You can book a call if you want it for your business. This is something that we will be releasing as a public SaaS at some point for builders and everything. We just have to make sure everything is ironed out first before we do that. Like, we need to use it to build for businesses, find all the pain points, find all the features, and then this is likely something that's going to get rolled out to the actual mass market, and that's when it's going to absolutely explode. But before that, we need to make sure that it's as useful as possible, and also get as many agents as possible built for this for businesses, so we could have stuff like templates, etc. And yeah, it's going to have it so you could add unlimited people to it. It's really just you're paying cost per token. So all you pay for is really the tokens. We do have like a monthly fee plus token on top of it, and it's super powerful. I look forward to releasing it. Of course, for now, we are mainly consulting with businesses, because if you give this platform to a business, or even try to have any business build anything AI, it's an absolute nightmare. We are looking for builders for the platform. So if you guys are building and creating agents or working with N8N, definitely let me know, because we are getting some people into our community where we're like walking them through it. But we just need to get as many builders as possible on, where it's kind of low touch point. We do a weekly call, and then like an onboarding where we teach you how to use the platform. And yeah, so if you're a builder or you know anyone who's a builder, reach out to me, send me a DM. It is invite only, or businesses that pay us a lot of money, because we build all the agents for them. So appreciate everybody jumping on. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed it, ask questions, and join late. Do you publish your lives or no? I really want to watch. Yeah, so the live is going to be live on YouTube. It'll give me a while to upload it. It'll be online tomorrow, at that point. So I'll upload the live tomorrow. And yeah.
Bam. Good work, Matt.
Yeah, we did it. All right, bye everybody. And live, awkward time. Bye. Thanks, Choice. Thanks, Jared. Thanks, everyone. Bye. Bye, If.